Boom, 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 boom. Shoot you right down.
Hello guys, I'm Addicted here, and today I'm going to show you how to transform a desert village. Now you guys have been asking for this, so today I will be showing you how to transform this village into something like this. Today we will be building this beautiful transformed village, and as you can see, it's pretty damn pretty. There's a lot to see, so without further ado, let's build it. I think there's a jacuzzi over here. So slap the hell out of that like button, subscribe, and let me know what else you want me to transform in the future. I've done a couple of videos like this, so I'll make sure I put them down in the description. So let's do this. Okay, so let's get this little bit out of the way. It's the same seed as what I did on my beach house here. So if you want a tutorial house, look at that. I will make sure I put that down in the description. But the seed is 53250379, and those are the coordinates right there. So you will find a desert village on that seed, hopefully. If you're in other, I don't know, if you're in PC and stuff, I'm not sure if you'll find it, but let's do this. So I'm going to start off with oak wood, and then I'm probably going to use some spruce fences, maybe some wooden trapdoors, and some spruce fence gates. And of course we are going to be adding on a little bit more of the sandstone, smooth sandstone, and those sorts of things. And then we are going to use some spruce wood. Now I'm going to speed a lot of this up, but I'm kind of going to give you the concept of how you may start your own transformation of a village, because obviously people will be here just wanting tips. And yeah, so basically these roofs are pretty damn plain. So first, I think we need to add some of that depth in the roofs. So we're going to do this for all the roofs as well. Now for this little bit here, I would probably replace them for the spruce. Now working with this set, it seems to work well. The spruce works really well with the sandstone. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with this style. So we're going to remove all this. We're going to get this on. Let's get this going across here as well. And I'm going to do this to every single roof, even at the top here. What we can do, now it's entirely up to you, because these roofs are even numbers. So usually with an odd, you'd only have a one strip. So I'm going to show you what it looks like if you've got an even strip, something like that. So I don't think it's as good. So what I would do is just keep the roofs as is, and just have the little peaks at the top like that. But it's entirely up to you. I'm just showing you guys so you can kind of get a template. So I'm going to do this for every single roof that we can find that has a peak on it. So we'll be doing it for this roof, and when it comes to these roofs as well, just work with the roof. So as you can see, it's not overlapping here, so maybe we can overlap it there, you know. And then here it's going to come down here, maybe here. So at this point we'll probably turn it in, actually turn it in like this. We could maybe have more of an overhang on this one so it looks less funny, and then we can actually add this on as well. Look, so if we add this little bit on here, so we've still got the one strip, which doesn't matter. If we've got more of an overhang, that is cool. We could even have an even more of an overhang, and then kind of go from there and see what it would look like. So let's have a look at this so far. So this would be in the sandstone, so we'll get this sandstone going up here, and then we're going to add the spruce. And I just think, even if it does have more of an overhang, what you can do for this, you can go underneath here, and then you can go like this. So you'd have a double thickness roof like that, which looks pretty cool. And then here as well, obviously we're going to remove this one. Any places that are overhanging, we can then replace them with the spruce. So you're gonna, if I've got a different village, it's gonna work out a little bit different. Like obviously here, it hasn't got an overhang where we're gonna have to sort it out, or maybe it does actually. So we might have to double it up. So here, as you can see, it's got an overhang here. We bring this round, we get rid of that block, we can turn it round here, and we can actually work with this one, which is fine. So we can have it like that, that's no problem. And then put the stairs underneath here, just kind of gives it a better texture, you know. So let's go away from a distance. Yeah, that's nice already. See, it's beautiful. So we'll get this. So I'll speed it up for all the little tiny villages I can find with a peak, and I think it's just this one. I've got that one over there. So right, so as you can see already, it's coming together. Now this overhang roof here, what I'm wanting to do is bring this up here, work with the landscape like this. We could maybe pull it out like here, and then put this across going here, There's so many things that you can do. You could maybe have one stop at each point here, and then you can actually work in on the windowsill here. Maybe put a fence going up here, and you could maybe have the slab going across the top so it's all concealed in. Maybe we could have some more here or something. You could even block out more places for windows. You could even add more like depth into the build. Now for something like this, you could try windows, like you could maybe do something like this, where we put two at the side, just to kind of give it a different bit of colour. And maybe across the top you'd want to put some trapdoors, and then you want to conceal it in by, if you put the fence posts up here, so it's kind of like holding them on. Let's put them up here, so let's get rid of these ones at the bottom, because the only way you can actually place them is by doing that. So as you can see already, that looks quite nice. And just work with the landscape, so we can do that. We could maybe even have some obscure things coming off here. Maybe you want this going down here and you can see it going through the landscape, and then just place a block on there. Now even if it's a little bit off, it doesn't matter, because while you're walking around and you add some bushes and stuff, it distracts away from it. Everything doesn't have to be symmetric and looking nice. You can even add some poles down here to actually block it up. But what I would do, I would probably add a little bit extra onto it. Maybe add something like this to add the depth in, so you're still not affecting the roof, but you are adding that little bit of depth in. So a little bit there, and let's see, we bring some up to here. We can actually we'll do the same pattern, so we can get that there and that there. So as you can see, if the landscape was further down here, just do it from there, and then just bring it up, making sure they're all at the same height and they all kind of interlock like that. And then for this bit, when it goes across, you could put it across like that and try and add a little bit into it. Now this is not a science. There's so many different ways that you can do this. Maybe you could do something like, let's try this for instance. Say that you wanted a different one here, so you could put this across like that. You could maybe put this going on under here, like concealing that in, with some trapdoors over here, and then you can add your plants and stuff in that little bit, making it quite nice. By the doorway, you obviously want to thicken it up. You could maybe put that up to the top. You could maybe have this going across here, and then this is actually joining onto the other house. You could have it poking out there or something. You can make it obscure. You can do it however you like, even if you just want to do it here. So we'd get the doorway here, get this up to the top, and then we can even actually expand at this side. So we could put this down lower so it joins onto the other roof maybe. So this going across here, and then you've got kind of a little tunnel as you're going through as well. Make it quite nice. At this side as well, you can add some here. So you can add some depth for this one, some for this one, and maybe add a little windowsill under here. You can have different types of windowsills. Maybe you want one like that, that's going across there, just kind of obscure, weird. Maybe something coming up from here. You can even have, I don't know, we could take some out here, connecting this one over to here, and then have this coming up here, joining onto that. And then you've got kind of like a little walkway through here. It's quite nice. And then through to here, we could maybe just have this one as a simple one, maybe like this, and then obviously get the fence post. You could even try just putting these underneath like that, and then maybe that holding it on like that, and maybe get some bushes or something. You could probably add bushes into this, which would be pretty cool. It'd be like dead bushes and stuff. Add some around, get some cactus around and stuff. Play around with the building as well, I suggest. Definitely taking out like different blocks here and there, and just adding those little bits of details. And maybe if you don't like it that way, you could maybe try it this way, turning it like that, and having actual holes in the building as well. Because in the desert you would probably have it, because it'd be very, very hot. You can have some across here, and maybe some going down like that. It just really, really does transform it. If you have a look like that, it's quite nice. Maybe up here you want another window here, or maybe you want to brick this through completely and have like, let's see, little archway there, and then we could try turning it this way. You can play with different patterns and designs, and that's quite nice as well. You could maybe add some more Let's get some spruce on this. Get some of this up to here. And then maybe add an extra point on there. Just adding more detail into the build, which makes it look rather nice. If you've got a bare wall like this, you could maybe just add different sorts of things to it. Maybe something like this. Keep it symmetrical there. Have it going across the window here. And then having this go out like this and expand it, you know, get some more expansions in there. Maybe a way that you could actually get through the ceiling. You could even block out this. This is just kind of like cool ideas that you could maybe use and stuff. Let's get rid of this ceiling here. Get rid of all that. And then you could have a staircase going up onto here. Let's get this going out. This is going a bit, I was only going to do this simple, but yeah, probably not going to be anymore. So yeah, we get this going out like this. And then we've got like a little balcony. We could maybe have that going up from there. And then obviously fence it off. We've got another part there. We can add some bridges. We can add some all sorts of things. You can even get some things underneath here as well, just to kind of give it more support there. Yeah, and then we'll get this fence on. Get that fence on there. Let's have a little look. That's nice. And then for like these and stuff, just kind of put these in between. You can make them into log ones, kind of cut it up, make it have a different pattern. It's all depends. Obviously this is going to use a lot more resources, but I feel it's just going to make it come together and look nicer. So for every single farm, I'm just going to trim it round like this, working with the landscape, and I'll speed this bit up. Right, so as you can see, I have done that farm. I've even trimmed around here to make it a little bit more tidy. And what you can do, you can actually, for these smaller ones as well, you can put this up, maybe get some fences going up to here, and then have it enclosed in, so the villagers are actually enclosed in. Let's have a look. Let's put this up to here, get the fence over, and then just get like a little bit of trim coming over here, just making the buildings look that little bit more nicer. And I'm probably going to bump into a lot of villagers here. Please stop jumping. Stop jumping, sir. And then we'll get this going across here, so they're kind of enclosed in. The only way they can get through is through the door. Plus it traps our villagers in. And as you can see, we've got this there as well. I don't like this bit, so if you get any stone slab, I would probably remove the stone slab, and then we could probably do something like an overhang, maybe with the spruce wood. So we'll get the spruce wood slab, and then we could maybe overhang it. I've got a bit of sand here, so I'm going to remove this sand. And it's yeah, just kind of work with the landscape and stuff. Let's overhang it and go all the way around here. We could maybe overhang it a bit more. And definitely over by the farms, we could make a good overhang there. We could make it into kind of like a little gazebo area, maybe something like that. And yeah, I'll just speed it up and fill this bit. Right, as you can see, it's got a little roof on here as well. And then we can kind of work with these as well. Maybe get some, let's go down here. We'll get some stuff going here. And then just a pole coming up. If the random you make it, sometimes the more character it gives the build. Like here as well. Just don't be scared to put a bit of detail into it. Maybe you just want it like that. Get some bushes across the top. Maybe get some bushes coming around here or something. You can even have it trailing up the building as well, which that is completely fine. Gives the building more character depending how randomized you have done it, and if you've gone for the symmetric sort of look. And let's get some iron trapdoors across here as well. And you can see how many different combinations and how much character it gives your build. So we could just do something like this here, something plain, because obviously we need a place to come through. We could have maybe this coming down from here, and this is supporting that. For this one here, we could maybe just have this as a small one, just something there. We could maybe use it so we can join this door on here, and then we've got an excuse to put another one here, and then maybe add into the build by taking out these, making it a little bit better. Maybe across the bottom you want to do like a wooden slab. Get out of my way, villagers, I will hit you. Let's get something like that trailing across the bottom. And you can do it different for every single one. And I think that's the beauty of something like this, a project like this. You don't have to, I think the messier you get it, the better it becomes. It's really that simple. A lot of people, they try to make it all neat and tidy, and sometimes I think abstract work is a lot better than, you know, the really neat stuff. It just depends though. And like something for here, maybe you want a bit more depth in here, you don't like that, you want maybe more of an overhang. This could come over here, part of this window, and then this going across here, coming over to there. Maybe you want these two bits out like that. Remove this, get a little shelf in underneath there or something. Maybe have some bush coming across here. Get out of my way. Seriously, dude, that's where I'm wanting to put it. Seriously, get the hell. I'm trying to do a tutorial here. Right, so get this going over to here. Stupid villagers! And then this over here. Seriously, I'm not retaking this. And then let's have a look. For these smaller ones, maybe we could take this out. It's not always a good idea to put like it on. You could, you know, like thicken it up. Thicken it up here and here. Maybe have this one coming across here, joining on here so they can actually get in, and then you've got like a little passage that you go under from there. Maybe stop it there. You could even have just like a little thing where you just put it on there. That going across here, maybe something like that. You could even have that filled in fully. You could even have stairs. So many options. So many options. Let's get this going around here. We could actually even have a trim going round to here, around the whole thing. Come on, I got this. This going all the way around, this going round to here. I got this, man. I got this. This, trim all the way round there. We could even overlap it again. Overlap it to there, stop it here, so it curls round. And then, boom. Oh my goodness. Oh, we could have it out like that. So we've got this, and it's kind of like obscure. You can take away some of these bits. You can obviously add, you could maybe just add these stairs like this, and then get a log on top. Just shows you how many different combinations of things you can really do and get away with. You could have this roof combined to that, connecting to that. These roofs could be all underhanged like this, that going to there. So you're kind of going through, and you've got like little village passage areas. You could maybe put lights on the wall, maybe get that and get some lights in, so obviously it's not too dark when you're going past here and stuff. You know, it's fantastic how much you can do. Maybe have this going across. Maybe you want like little parts where you've got like cauldrons going everywhere. You've got anvils placed in places. You know, kind of give it that busy sort of look. Here where it's got the sand, you could replace that and have like a little market area or something. Let's try a little market stall. Seriously, dude, mind out of the way. Oh, seriously, you guys are like taking the mick now. Let's get this going across here, and then we get the trapdoor there, and then yeah, let's make a little marketplace so we could get this. Put it up by 1. I'm gonna have to move those guys. Get this up by 2, and then have it slowly but surely ramping down. So it's going over the window there. You could replace it out at there, and then go down to this level, overhang there, and then down to here. And then we've got like a tiny little marketplace. Beautiful. And then we can actually take it out of the wall. Maybe you can have furnaces down here. You can have little pots and pans. Some little pots on there. That's fantastic. And then something like this as well, that you can even just destroy bits that you don't like. Have these coming over. Let's see. I don't even know what these are. I don't know what you even call them. A pointless little village. Let's get this going down to here. That's quite nice there. Could maybe have this roof like this instead of what they've done. And then across the top, you could like curl it round so it all joins together. It's like a little toupee. That to there, and then that curled round. Beautiful. And then you can double thickness it up and stuff. Maybe have some overhang here. Let's get this up, and then you could have a place for, I don't know, furnaces and stuff around your village. I wouldn't put that there. you know. Some places here as well, we could put this up by 1, 2. Get that going like that, that across to there. This log going all the way up. Kind of randomize it, you know. Have this going across here. I'm just showing you how crazy you can make it, and so long as you're kind of following this sort of pattern, you can maybe have this going across here. Obviously add some more bushes underneath or something like that. Get this going underneath here. Get the bush going round. Let's see. I think that is coming together quite nicely. Obviously you can add some bushes on kind of these areas. You can make it as messy as you like if you want loads of them. And then you can take them out of the ceiling and stuff. Take them out so they're not fully like that. Because with these ones they've got like blocks underneath, so when you do put them in you can actually see through and it doesn't rain through the place, so that's pretty good. It's always a bonus. And then stuff like this, I would probably ruin that, get rid of that. And then you can like add little walkways and stuff. Maybe add some cobblestone, some gravel. Let's get some gravel, cobblestone, andesite stone, and some of that stuff. And just kind of jagger some paths and stuff. You can make it as crazy as you like. You can get it round here. Maybe you want some round here. It can be messy. It can be messy as hell. You can have like some paths like this. Just weaving through and things. Maybe this would lead off to the beach house that's over here. I don't know. I might do it all in cobblestone for now. Get this filled in. I will speed this a little bit up. Right, so as you can see, you've done that, and then I would probably add like cactuses at the side of the road, dead bushes, you know, things to do with deserts. Let's get some cactus going around this place. And then plenty of dead bushes around, just to kind of make it a little bit more alive, you know. And like places like here, you can get the andesite in and different things. Obviously you can change the sand. I need to replace that, I need to get that. I don't know why these villagers keep following me. So we can add these, sound like a monkey. Add these to add more dead bushes, maybe some in here, so you want one there and stuff. Just this sort of stuff, you know. You can do so much to it. So much. And like maybe something for the well and the stuff like that, we could replace it for maybe just a thin piece of stuff here. Get this going around here and round to there. Leave the little bit in the middle maybe. There's something different. You can even have a trim coming around here. Maybe get some staircases in some areas where it comes down, falls down in different areas. Joining on to here. Let's remove that bit so we can get this on here and here. You can go a bit crazy with it. Maybe get some wood going down here for this bit to kind of join it on, because this bit could take you off to another area maybe. And that goes on to there. This takes you down here, and then you've got another staircase coming down here, probably encase that little bit in. This going over to here. Let's get that cased in, and then I don't know, something like that, fill it in. Get more of your path starting again. I'd probably fill this in so it's equal, and then some of this coming up here as well. Just so much you can do. Just have like little well bits that you're going down. I think even that's quite nice. Let's get that and get it up to there. Maybe just have it as the 2 and get some fences on that as well. You can make some more pathways so you can actually get through. Why is there a sheep in the desert? That's what I want to know. And yeah, you can even leave these little bits here as well. You can maybe just add more detail into them. You can even have them where it's material against material. When it's so busy like this, kind of mixing in a little bit of both is cool. Add some cranes in there. I've actually got some medieval crane tutorials that would go perfect with this. I've got an actual desert house tutorial that would probably fit perfect with this. And just kind of following this same pattern, doing the same sort of thing. If you want to get some of these wooden trapdoors for these small bits, get some of these underneath, add some more bushes, vines as well. That's one I've missed out. Is for these smaller ones, you can always add like little vines coming down from places, just to kind of give it a bit more of a different look, taking bits out here and there. I don't know, you can replace them for oak, replace them for different sorts of materials, which would kind of work. I don't know, you could even stick a bush in there where you can actually see through it. Get that going through there. Just get some vines on these ones, just keep them plain. Just get some vines going down them. And then you can maybe have these ones where they're just kind of really simple, by adding little tiny bits, but you kind of get the idea. Getting something going down from there, this window across here, I don't know, you could just replace this bit here, turn these into like stairs going down, replace some of this, so you can have some, I don't know, let's see, I don't know, I'm just doing the tutorial. Get some stairs coming down from here, some steep stairs. You could even have them where they start going off here. Just get this filled in. Like here and here. Get some pillars coming down from here as support. Maybe it might support across there. Maybe come all the way across and join on this bit. Let's get that there. Maybe have this so it supports onto the building. Get this going through as well. Just stick something on top of it. Maybe have this trailing round. There's so much you can do. You could maybe have this as kind of a topped roof. It could overhang there maybe a little bit. Connect it onto this roof maybe, so we could get this little bit going. And it kind of just gives it an enclosed sort of feel, different look. Look at that. Oh my goodness me. This could go up to there. You could have these bits in here for a little bit more detail. You could have it, even these bits on here when you've just got to put your torches on and stuff. Obviously adding different kind of stuff. You can have your crafting table. You can actually add some chests around. Definitely get some cauldrons and stuff though. Like cauldrons at the side. You could maybe have this as a staircase in itself. That coming down there, you know, different sorts of passages that can go up there and there. You can even have a staircase going across here. If there's places where it hasn't got sand as well, you can fill in the sand, fill in more sand. Let's get some sand underneath there. You could maybe have like, I don't know, let's try this. This going down like this. In fact, we'll do it a different way. We'll do this coming round like this. And then we could fill that bit with water, like it's their water supply as well as the well. Get some water in here. Definitely not from there. What the hell's going on there? A little bit of water in there. I don't know. Put some more design there. That is epic. Epic. And like these little bits here, you could actually turn it in there. So you've just got kind of a little walkway through. This could connect to, let's see. That could go up. Maybe you want it going across here. And then it somehow connects onto this bit. It goes up and then it's giving you different passages. Maybe this here and this here connects to, I don't know, all the way over to here. And then that goes up. Maybe connects to the farm or something. You can have this farmyard going around. Different sorts of like structures. you'd have this sort of stuff. You could even put a roof over this little bit. So you could have like this going across here. So this is like encasing the farm in. And there's other different ways to encase the farms in as well. Hopefully this is a good enough tutorial, really. I don't know, because I've seen some people do the same thing and it's really speeded up. So I thought I would kind of try and do something a little like that, but at the same time you kind of want to add a little bit more to it. So like here as well, we can all encase this in, so I'll speed this bit up and just fill it all in. So as you can see here, I would probably add these little bits in. You can add kind of little detail around here and around here as well. You can even encase it in down here, so you can encase your crops in so people don't steal your crops. A little bit above here, and then you can actually get into your crops this way, you know. Maybe put some stairs going down here where it's ramping down. You kind of work with what you've got. Hopefully you're getting a lot of tips from this, because this is kind of like a full-on freestyle build. And hopefully it gives you some kind of inspiration to be able to do your kind of own. But at the same time, if you're on this seed, you've got a lot of inspiration. As you could even get a log going through here, encasing that in. And then here, we could maybe just put the one, and maybe put this trailing up to the top. And these other ones here, maybe you could have it up by 2 at each corner. Try this for one, like that. And then we put this on top, maybe up 2 high, something like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we can just trail some of this over, but we don't have to fully fill it in. We could maybe have gaps in it, where obviously the sunlight would come through. And I don't know, I think it might make it a little bit better. We can obviously do that to the other one as well. Let's see. Yeah, we can have one at each side, and then we've kind of got this. And then when you've got an aerial view of it as well, it'll look quite nice. We can do the same with this. No, actually, not across that bit, across this bit. This going across to here, maybe stop in at this area where it connects on there. And maybe have some strips here as well, just to let a little bit of sunlight in for your crops to grow. And it also looks quite nice as well. So maybe for this bit, as you can see, you can maybe have another overhang here because it looks a bit weird. Just little things that you think could be improved, you can always add a little bit to it and make it higher, and it looks like it's got more dimension to the roof. And yeah, it looks really cool. So we can just fill this in. You could even leave the top where you could just have like a little hole like that. I don't know, you know. And I think that's pretty epic so far. And obviously we can add some bushes around when you're coming through, add some more little details. Even underneath here, we could do the same thing here as what we have done at the other side. Let's see. We'll see how it blends into this little bit here. So we'll do it up by 2, and then we put this going across. Would it blend in all right? Yeah, that should be all right. Let's get this going up by 2, and then this going across as well. And it just kind of gives it a real cool look, I think. I feel it does. Let's see, we'll get this across. And then you can always be making paths and different like underground bits and burying into the mountain as well. I think that would be quite a cool thing to do. Let's get this going down. We can have these on. And when you walk around this, you will be amazed. You'll be like, this has hardly taken any time. And I can kind of build how I want. And I can't really go wrong. And I think it's definitely a good way of building. I mean, like, let's fill a bit of these in as well. Let's get this going down. You can have stairs in different places as well. Like if you don't like some areas, you can always change it, kind of make it cool and quirky. Let's get that up to there. I don't know, you could have this going across here. Maybe have another little thing here. Maybe you could have it joined onto this bit here. Have it going across. This going all the way around here and joining onto there, so you've got kind of an overhang. and then we can do another roof with on that roof. You can bring it over to here, that over to there, and then we can have another pillar come into that bit. Maybe overhang that a little bit more. Let's see. That's looking nice. When you're walking down here, you can have some staircase going down from here as well. That going on. Maybe stop it at that area, and then have another tree right there, so it gives it a bit of definition near this door. And then maybe another staircase starting up here. That should be a staircase, man. Get that going on here. We've got this little bit here. I don't know. You can just get some bushes going in there. You could have this so it's edging off the staircase, which means we could do another one of those. See, walking around here, that's quite cool. That is quite nice. You could even thicken it up by the window here. Put something across there. Across here as well, you could have maybe a staircase going down into this bit. And let's see how we could do this. Let's get something like this. This going down. That going down to there. And then this going down. You kind of just work with it, see what works. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You can even have this so it joins onto the roof there. And then you can kind of walk over that roof. But at the same time, you can still walk underneath it as well to get to your destination. Let's get a little one. I don't know. Get something there. We can clear that space up here. And then we could maybe have this as a dead end going up to this point. And then you could have, I don't know, some crafting area or something. Stoves. Anything. I'll probably put some cookers there. Get some cookers in that one. So come to this bit. This is kind of cooking on your meals and stuff from the farm. Fill that in. So yeah, we've got that bit there. We could maybe have these supports coming through here. Or if you don't like that bit, you can have it to the side. And then we'd have another one here. So you kind of don't fall off. And then we can have that to there. Maybe put it up a little bit more, encase it off. Just there's so much you can do. Definitely is so much. You can have this going on to here, so we could have this strip going across here. Could maybe even join on. Let's have this going across to here and here, and overlap it. So it's just kind of that walkway there. Get that joining onto there. Maybe this bit, this roof bit looks a bit horrendous, so cover that bit with an extra roof, giving more dimension to the roof. You could even keep some like you have over there. Let's see. Get this going across here, that going across here. Hopefully it's nice. Hopefully, I kind of like it. I like how it's come out. Let's get this joined onto here. I'll show you what you can do for this. You can kind of use some color like that, you know, just have the one slash there, and there you go. You kind of got a beautiful desert village. Obviously I would add some more stuff in, get some bushes in, more walkways and things, but it's kind of the basic outlay of your village. And when you start walking around the village, it really does have a lot of beautiful character that you can walk around and really appreciate. So definitely slap the hell out of that like button. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, tell me what more videos you want that's kind of like this, because I kind of enjoyed this one. This was actually nice. It was a nice change. So hopefully you learned something, and I shall catch you in the next video, guys. Peace. Oh yeah, look at that, beautiful, fit for a king.
Hey, take a dip, the dip. We'll be going out to sea on a trip, the trip. Follow me, say follow me. Take a dip, the dip. We'll be going out to sea on a trip, the trip. Follow me, say follow me on a do-ride.